Hello, this is Ben Masonheimer with Silver Seas Yachts, and today I'm in Newport Beach, and I'd like to take you along on a tour of this 2015 Tiara Yachts C44 Coupe. She has navy blue paint that's metallic, and I tell you what, in the afternoon when the sun starts hitting her, she really lights up and is very beautiful. Here at our transom, we have a high-low swim platform by Nautical Structures. With just a push of a button, you can lower this into the water and launch your tender, which has tender chocks that bolt in here to these stainless steel plates. This is our storage locker. There's a switch that just opens this up, and then it goes in about 4 feet and goes to either side. So plenty of room for storage there. Here we have our barbecue. Below that, we have a refrigerator freezer. There's a couple rod holders that have been mounted back here. Here's our fresh water shower with hot and cold. Forward of that, we have fresh and raw water washdowns. Our seagrass carpeting here has been replaced, and I really like this. This is an upgrade from what would have originally come on it. We have boarding gates to either side. Here we have our aft-facing seats, large enough for 2 people. This one here has a ice chest underneath it that's insulated. Teak table. Now this teak table is in the coffee table height configuration right now, but there's taller legs that go underneath it and bring it up so it can be a dining table. And then we have our nice bench seat that goes here across the back. All this upholstery is original, and I would say it's held up pretty well for its age. Across the way here, we have stereo controls. This one is no longer used. It could be removed. The stereo's been upgraded, and this is the remote that's used now, or you can just control the Fusion stereo from your phone. Here we have our Glendinning cable master that reels your cable in and out. And then we also have our sunshade here. We just had the boat washed, so there's a little water coming out of it. But it's a great sunshade, very sturdy, and there's actually some support rods that can hook in and attach it to the boat in high wind situations, or if you're using it for rain or in stormy weather. As we step on into the salon, we have these counterweighted doors. So you pull on one, the other one comes along with it, and they're just very luxurious, very nice. You can see the beautiful greenhouse we have in here. All of this glass, it's all UV. All of the shades have been replaced. I've left one down to show you. These are the ocean air shades, and all of them have been replaced, and those shades are from here all the way around the boat, and then you have a very nice windshield cover that goes on the outside around the front. Here's our galley. We have our storage here. The boat has satellite TV. With the invention of Starlink, that's no longer really necessary. So all of this could be removed. Then just add a Starlink Mini and you're good to go. The Samsung DVD player to give smart functionality to the television has also been replaced. And here's our TV. Just slides out. Very nice countertop space. This kitchen is just perfect for entertaining. We have our 2-burner stovetop here. Looks as if it was never used. Below that, we have our microwave and convection oven with 2 drawers of storage, freezer, refrigerator. This one's properly stocked for harbor cruising. Our sink, very nice size. And we can pull this out. We have great water pressure, but sometimes you just want to get a little closer to really get the job done. So it definitely does that. You have little lights under here. So there we go, our accent lights. You can't really see them very well right now, but in the evening it just shines some nice ambient light down on your countertop there, and it's a very cool look. Moving across the way to the port side, we have our L-shaped seating. You can see this backrest here is angled, so it's very nice to sit here with your feet up, go in this direction while underway. Our table is in beautiful shape, and that will fold out to a very large table for entertaining, playing cards, or having dinner. So quite a bit of seating here. Underneath this cushion, we have what we call the pantry. So you can see there, that goes in quite deeply and it stores quite a bit of stuff. You have another one here that runs under the floor for more storage. Moving aft, we have our panel, DC on top, or excuse me, AC on top, DC on the bottom. Above that, we have our generator controls, inverter controls. Here's our upgraded stereo, tank monitoring, 2 zones of heat and air, one for each side in this area, and a very nice blue water desalination Watermaker. The boat's really loaded up nicely for use in Catalina. We have the large sunroof here, so it works nicely, and a very nice thing to have open because not a lot of wind comes into the boat, it just flows over, and it's a really nice thing to have, especially in the evenings. Dual helm chair, and now this helm chair, as it comes forward, it moves up. So if you're vertically challenged, this is going to bring you up and bring you to your tilting steering wheel. So this can tilt about 30 degrees up and down. Remote spotlight, upgraded stereo remote, all of our switching. And then we have our Volvo Penta Garmin glass cockpit. So all your navigation, everything from radar, autopilot, fish finder, everything you really need is in here. And then you have all of your engine data. We can see here we have 835 hours on the motors. Here's our Volvo Smart Throttles, so you can see all the different modes here. I particularly like the one lever mode, where I can just use one lever for both motors, and I also really like this cruise mode, where I can increase and decrease my engine RPM just with the touch of a button. We have trim tabs, VHF radio, here's our ignitions, joystick. Now this joystick has a really fancy feature that was optional in this year, that is dynamic positioning. So we push that, the boat locks itself in place, and it's not going to move while we go around the boat and do whatever we need to do, whether it's make a sandwich or get the dock lines out. We have joystick driving, where instead of docking, where this is a joystick that is used as a gas pedal and a steering wheel, joystick driving just makes it a steering wheel. So we set our speed here, and then we can make some very cool turns, which is a lot of fun just in this area. And then when we let go of the joystick in joystick driving mode, it then holds that course. So we also have the docking mode and high-speed docking mode. Here is our control for the screens if you don't want to lean forward and touch them. As a touch screen, you can just navigate around here. If you've ever had a BMW with the iDrive, it's kind of like that. Opening windows on either side. I like how you can stop these at any point. You may just want a little bit of air, or you may want it wide open, but you can also get out here and have a great view of what's going on as you're docking. So beautiful view here. You notice this A-pillar is very small. Most yachts have a great big one. Here you just have this beautiful piece of glass and uninterrupted views, 360 degrees. And it just really works out well for most people who've experienced it. Let's go ahead and head down the stairs. Here's our master stateroom. So full queen size bed, opening portholes on either side, port light up above. We have 2 zones of storage below it. So this is a pretty deep storage locker here. And then you have a storage drawer. Slides out. Very generous hanging locker that's cedar lined on this side. A little more storage here, and then the same up above. Here's our little television here, and our AC controls are just below it there. Ensuite head. So we can see we have the mirror with medicine cabinet behind. We have our faucet with exposed raised sink, which is super cool. Very large shower. I'm 6'5", and I can stand up in that shower easily, as well as every other part of the boat. Opening porthole, and then our vacuum flush toilet. Here we have a accordion bulkhead door. So it unpins top and bottom, comes out, pins in place here, and gives us just a doorway here. So right now, this is all open, but if we want privacy, we can pin this bulkhead in place, close this all off, and then we have a very private situation for ourselves. Here's the midship stateroom. It also has its own heat and air conditioning. One step down. We've got a nice seating area here. Storage up above. Again, opening portholes on either side. This is great for Catalina when you cannot run your generator with air conditioning. Very large storage locker here. We have one bed that's, about 7 feet long. It'll fit anyone. The other one is about 5'6", and then there's cushions that come in at an angle here and fill this whole thing in. You can see our other hall side window there, and then we have more storage. Very good headroom. I can definitely sit up in bed in this area. You have reading lights. and just a really cozy area midship, so it's very, very comfortable. Let's move on to our day head. Here's our day head. So another medicine cabinet up above, the same type of sink, storage below, and then the head portion with the toilet is also the shower. There's a shelf there you can see that folds down on top of the toilet for a seating area. Again, great headroom. The floors are in good condition. Everything on this boat is in great condition. It shows a real pride of ownership. The current owner is the second owner. One more thing to add, the table legs there, they can be swapped for these ones. So this can become a coffee table height, and that can go up taller. So you really have quite a few options here. Let's go ahead and head to the bow, and while I'm doing that, let's recap. This boat's held in an LLC. It has a Watermaker. It has a generator. It has dynamic positioning, which was a $28,000 option. It has an inverter. It has Wi-Fi boosting to boost Wi-Fi signal, which would have been done pre-Starlink, but it has it. And it has satellite television, which again, you'd just use the same wiring and pedestal and put your Starlink right on there. Here's our bow cushion. It has flip-up backrests, which makes it very comfortable. There's like 4 positions they go into. The cup holders here look like the little tops on them have popped off. I did see them in the boat. It's just a matter of gluing those back on. You can see here the hatch. So there's no pitting or corrosion. It's in very good shape. Here's our anchor locker. So you can see we have a freshwater wash down here for the anchor locker. And this is a very nice windlass with all chain. And look at the size of that chain. They didn't skimp on that one. All right. We also have a spotlight, which is remotely controlled from the helm. I love these walkways. I don't have to turn sideways when traversing fore and aft. I've got these nice handrails here. And they continue on. Here I have a fender hanger. So all in all, a beautiful boat. The seller is motivated. Bring an offer. You won't be disappointed if you come to see it. Let me give you one more shot of the side of the boat. The name is something in the native tongue of the people of New Zealand. The paint is a paint code from Maserati, and there you go. You can see it starting to light up. Isn't that beautiful? So you leave out in the morning out of the harbor and people think you have a dark navy blue boat. You come back and they think you have a completely different boat. How cool is that? Okay, that's going to conclude our tour of this absolutely beautiful Tiara Yachts C44 Coupe. There's a link down below the video in the description, or you can call me at 949-438-0055, and my email is ben@silverseasyachts. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you out on the water.